We have some very unfortunate news coming out of Miami Hurricanes camp on this Sunday morning. We bring in Alonzo Oliver. You can join him on Alonzo1219, the U family. Please check out his YouTube channel for some excellent Miami football talk. Alonzo, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm good. A little tired, but I'm good, blessed. But a little sad news like you was talking about going on in Miami. I'll let you lead off with that.
Yeah, so cornerback Malik Young. This is reported by the Sun Sentinel. Also, Canes Insight, potential career ending, and it almost seems certain at this point based on the reaction that we see on social media. Career ending injury to his neck and vertebrae. Malik had 43 total tackles last year, 2 picks, and 8 passes broken up to lead the team. We see a lot of support on Twitter and Instagram, led by defensive coordinator Manny Diaz. So it seems just about certain, based on the medical reports, that this is the end of the line in terms of football for Malik Young. So, Alonzo, that's obviously a difficult blow to the football team, but more importantly to the young man.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't realize that football is a game, and it's bigger things at play in life, and to have it taken from him so young, and him having the opportunity to probably go on to play at the next level, and now not happening for him, I think that's really going to be devastating for him. The thing that I do know about the University of Miami, and with a lot of their players, well, most of their players, is they're family, and it's a small tight group. They're family. They're more like a fraternity than just a football team. All those guys stay together, so I really do believe that they'll support him 100%. I wouldn't be surprised to see him on the sideline, if not at every game next year, almost every game in some type of capacity, just to be able to be around the team, and being able to be there with the team and the players is so unfortunate. He's a good talent, very good talent. Helped us out a lot last year. Sorry for him, sorry for his family. If I could give any words to him, it would just be, stick in there, get your education, and there's always life after football, even though a lot of these young men don't see that when it happens, but get your education, and it's just a blow to him. And I'm not really concerned about the team, but him and his family, just wish him all the best of luck, man. Malik is a very, very talented player.
Absolutely, because I think we tend to get too wrapped up, many of us, with the wins and losses and the roster, and okay, what's coming up for 2018? How good are we going to be at every position? And we lose somebody like this, and we just consider them a commodity, or some people do. Let's look at the rest of the depth chart. How are we doing? Okay, we've got a strong position there. It's not that big of a loss, or it is a big loss. What are we going to do? And not think about the individual. We're talking about, a 20-year-old, 21-year-old young man who has put his heart and soul, his effort into lifting weights, studying film, going to practice each and every day. We just think about the season practice. This is a 24/7, 365 kind of job, getting his education, doing the right things from all that we can gather. And then to have it all, to have those dreams, aspirations, that vision, that goal snatched away suddenly, it has to be a very difficult thing. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to Malik Young, and hopefully he has put the education in place and the other hard work outside the football field to set him up for the future. But it's something that, I'm sure is a shock that you have to take into consideration and kind of step back from, and it's going to take some time to get over that portion of his life being taken away from him. But you mentioned the support system there. We see it on the sideline at the games, and I think it's even deeper than that, as you mentioned, more so than just showing up for the games and on the sideline, in terms of the brotherhood there at the U. It certainly appears that way.
It's a strong brotherhood, and like you said, just the way how long he's been doing. I'm pretty sure he's been doing since he's 5, 6 years old. So football is all he knows. So hopefully some type of graduate assistant coaching thing he can get into or something. I just wish the young man the best. It's a sad situation.
So. Alonzo, looking at the depth chart, you got Michael Jackson coming back as a senior, also a senior in Javonte Dean. Trajan Bandy is just a sophomore coming into his sophomore season, had a tremendous freshman campaign. So it looks to be well fortified at cornerback. He signed Al Blades Jr. We know his bloodlines Gilbert Frierson, DJ Ivy. So the cornerback position seems to be in good shape, but Malik Young is certainly going to be missed. We talked about his off the field pursuits and wish him the best there, but on the field, certainly he was coming into his own and had potential to play at the next level.
We're going. I think at corner is probably going to be who's going to probably take that next spot. Might be Michael Jackson. Devontae Dean. I think he was a 1-year player for us. I think Devontae Dean, he'll be gone next year. He came over from the Citadel up here in South Carolina as a graduate assistant. I mean, as a graduate transfer. So I think that was his last year. No disrespect to him, I'm kind of glad that was his last year because he really didn't play well at all last year. I think we'll be pretty solid at corner. Got a lot of recruits coming, like I said, Al Blaze Jr. I think we'll be pretty solid at corner and safety this year. So just have to let it play out in the spring, spring ball, let it play out and everything. But one thing about, like you say, is always a next man up mentality in football. In any sport, football, basketball, baseball, it's always the next man up mentality. So I think they'll be fine. The initial shock of this is definitely gonna weigh on a lot of the kids, but I think they'll be pretty okay.